MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight. Charlie Morton gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Jason Hayward now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 2 hits in 7 tries. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hayward, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros lead. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he has it for the out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kipnis on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High pop up. Murphy is under it. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
The catcher Salvador Perez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In now, Rhys Hoskins, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Robinson Cano.
No balls and 1 strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kipnis sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Alex Avila. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Zimmer.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number two. So striding in, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Tom Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Tom.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The bouncer to the left side. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first in time, one away. And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Charlie Morton. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll head. Stepping in, Jason Hayward as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Avila shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner more than 3 innings to be precise. precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Correa on third with 2 out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. So next to the plate for Texas, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stepping in, Malik Smith. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gap.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 19.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Bradley Zimmer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alex-Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Avila.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball coming the ball.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Number 44 will get the
pinch hitting for the Rangers. Number 44.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he is going to deliver big time off the bench as this might chase everybody home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The right fielder, number 3.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. Hunter Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros get a run here courtesy of the Sol. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 2 down. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Alex Avila. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is ready for another shot now. Hunter Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simmons onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll be
leading off for the Rangers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
On the run is Zimmer.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Fernando Rodney has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Rodney's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jason Kipnis. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's gone 2 for 8. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons is right there. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Jason Hayward will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Kipnis is off of first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 00.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Fouled away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The Astros are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can now, Void with a high fly ball out to deep left field, and we'll have to leave it there as the Derek Law enters from the pen to start.
Pitching for the Rangers, Number 65. There it is.
Shin-Soo Choo is up on.
Number 18. Shin-Soo Choo.
Kelvin Herrera takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Got him to go down swinging there. Shin-Soo Choo.
Center fielder, number 4. Bradley Zimmer. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This game for the Astros. Now playing first base. Number 8, Michael Bronco. Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Dan Otero claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Fans are final.